Okay, I totally forgot to fix the size of the font, but that's fine. Okay, let's do Noah. I saw a gameplay of Cole, so I wanna get another or a different Phoenix Born in play. So let's do a Noah deck. We're gonna take all of these. Noah is a oof. False Demon looks insane. Illusion. I'm gonna remember these dice name. I think Ceremonial. Yeah, Ceremonial. So when we are constructing the dice pool, when we do the initial build of a deck, we get to choose the cards that go into the deck as well as the dice that we will be using in these precons. It is pretty easy. It's 5 of one type of dice and 5 of the other type of dice. So we have these 10 dice that we will be rolling each round, and we'll be using those to pay for different cards and activation of abilities. So we've got that. What happened to my... I had an unopened... Oh, there it is. I was thinking about going for a different sleeve type for this game other than Dragon Shield. And I was like, okay, let's maybe try out a different type of sleeve. And I was like, you know what? This is probably the prettiest of the card games that I own. And so let's not skimp on the sleeves here. Nelson, do you want to use the Shadow or Fury aspect? I will let you decide that. And that is something that I forgot to talk about during the unboxing. But you can run, it's basically different mod sets, right? So like there's the Fury aspect and then there's the Shadow aspect. And so you will only use those cards and for the different decks. So while this is one villain, it's effectively 2, and then you have 6 levels. And so you're looking at 12 different iterations of this type of villain that you can play. Roll a dice. Okay. We will do evens is Shadow, odds is Fury. We'll go odds, so we're going to do the Fury aspect. I'm going to sleeve these and talk about them just so that we went through in depth, but not with Noah, but with Cole. And so before I dive in and start playing the game, I do want to have some level of understanding. And so I figured instead of just reading them all off screen, we could do this while we're playing. So we are running the Illusion and Ceremonial dice. The Ceremonial is a I guess like a goat looking thing, a knife, and then the basic. And a side action for a goat, search your discard pile for an ally and place it into your hand. That seems really good. Deal 1 damage to your Phoenix Born. Alrighty, we're sitting at 16 health. Illusion magic, top, which is the fox. Then there's like the Phantom, the opera mask. That's kind of what I see. And the basic. For the fox, lower 2 dice in a target opponent's active pool, 1 level. Power to class to basic. Oh, okay, so that it's called power class basic. Okay. And then what does that mean? What are the implications of that for the Chimera JS? Do you have that off the top of your head? Because if you do, I'm gonna ask you questions, and then I'll look in the rulebook if need be. But if you're willing to help, then so Noah here, Noah Red Moon, Shadow target. It's a side action. Side action. It's exhaustion 1 basic dice. Choose a target opponent and place 1 exhaustion token on an exhausted ready spell they control, which could be the ultimate. You can roll down his rage dice. I'm here for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. We got the false demon, which is the nightmare. When it comes in, we get to deal damage to an exhausted unit. The summon false demon is place a false demon on the battlefield. So no really focus abilities or anything there. And then I'm going to go here. Summon Mask Wolf. Place a Mask Wolf conjuration. Focus 1. If you spent any top tier die to activate this spell, you can take an additional side action this turn. Okay, but that ability is only unlocked if we have 2 Summon Mask Wolf on the battlefield. Then the Mask Wolf are conjuration, so they're going to go in our conjuration deck. JS, is there a suggested starting hand for these precon decks, or is that just something that we determine? You can have 5 of these mass wolves on the table. That's hilarious to me. We got Small Sacrifice. This is another ready spell. It goes on our spell board. It deal 1 damage to a target unit on your battlefield. If you do, you may deal 1 damage to a target unit on an opponent's battlefield. Focus 1. If both target units are unexhausted, you can place 1 exhaustion token on both the units instead of damage. Really incredible. Look at the back of the book, they'll be highlighted. Okay. The Stormwind Sniper is the one that we were talking about. That's really good. When this unit comes into play, you can deal a damage to a target Phoenixborn, and it cannot be targeted by spells, abilities, dice powers. Reaction spell. This is a discard. Alright, reaction spell. You can play the spell after a unit you controls is destroyed. Place 2 Sleeping Widow conjurations onto your battlefield. Sleeping Widows are the 2/1 nasty looking spiders. Love some sleeving, right? You gotta love the sleeving. You can have 6 of these on the battlefield. His battlefield is 7. He's actually not that far off from Aradel. I think it's her name. I'm so pumped to be playing this game again. It's one of my favorites. No, it's not. It's not one of my favorites, but I just I'm looking at this, I'm just like, oh, this is so cool. Like, I'm actually playing this game again. Fade Away. Alteration spell. You place this on a unit. At the end of the round, if the destroyed unit was an ally, or destroy this unit at the end of the round. If the destroyed unit was an ally, remove it from the game. So if it's a conjuration, it just goes away. We got a action spell, Bound Soul. Search your discard pile for an ally and place it into your hand. Seems strong. Sleight of Hand is the draw 3 cards. That was always a nice way. I'm always torn between Dragon Shield, Matte Sleeves with color or clear. It's a battle. So specifically, I went with, well, I always use clear. But in this game, there are 3 different card backs, and so I was like, I have some color Dragon Shield in the in my storage that I'm using for custom content and everything when I get there, but I would need 3 different colors for this, and so I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna go clear again. Reaction spell, Shadow Strike. You can play this spell after an opponent declares attackers deal 3 damage to a target unit that opponent controls. To a target unit that opponent controls that is not attacking. Okay. Resummon. Ready spell. Destroy a conjuration you control. Then place that conjuration onto your battlefield. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. So those are that's our deck. What did we say? We said, did we say Fury or I don't even remember. Was it Fury or Shadow? What did we roll? I think it was Fury, right? Making sure I didn't shuffle any of these in. Shadow. These are up here, by the way. His first suggested is Summon Masked Wolf, Summon False Demon, Sleight of Hand, Resummon, and Small Sacrifice. Thank you. We will reroll. Okay, so Shadow is even, Fury is odd. We got even. We're going to go with Shadow. Okay. So we'll sleeve up Fury later. I'm not going to read these. I'm just going to sleeve and we can chat. But I kind of like to have it be a surprise. So that seems scary and fun all at the same time. Also, he does not get that locked in. That would be horrible. These cards are thicker than FFG's cards. And so just the amount of sleeving that I've done in my life for FFG, it's like I can just tell that these are just a snugger fit, which is not a bad thing. It's just an observation, which I think is funny. I assume Shadow is a little bit more deceptive, where Fury is a little bit more straightforward and attacking units, but no idea. Okay, cool. So we said Summon Masked Wolf, Summon False Demon, Sleight of Hand, resummon, and small sacrifice. Alrighty. It's so cool that you get to start. You get to set your starting hand. I think that's so freaking cool. Okay, so I'm gonna read the recovery real quick. 1.5 rulebook, because I want to just look at the recover. Okay. You recover, remove a number of wound tokens, remove exhaustion, exhaust die, move any number of die from your active pool to your exhausted pool. Okay, so you can carry dice over round to round. Then I guess it's the prepare phase, which I assume you skip in round 1. Maybe not. Oh, you roll your dice, discard any number of cards from your hand, and then draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you probably will not discard any cards because this is how you. I'm gonna place that there. Those are not active. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. But the is that better? I think that's better. Get a little bit closer. We don't need all that extra space. Cool. Okay, we'll go that there. Bring in our tokens. These are Modern Meeple, by the way. Definitely check out their stuff. They sent these to me, and I really like them. They also make those boards that D20 or not D20, Sheer Boredom had for our Dice Throne. Jeez, can't think of other games right now. I'm too excited to play Ashes. Oh my gosh, this game is so pretty. Okay. JS, are you familiar with the frequency of, you know what? No, we're doing this over here. I can't. I'm like they in their like setup. They had their deck over here, and I just can't do that. My deck is always on this side of the table, and it's gonna bother me if that is the case. Okay, we got illusion magic and ceremonial magic. We'll place that here. Then we got our conjurations, but we don't need to shuffle these because we like search for those. Phases of play. We start as the first player. Noah starts up here, 16 health. Fatigued. Aha, here we go. And then we need to shuffle these and set his starting board. And then I think we're ready to go. I also am really happy that we've started to see other companies realize that there is a space for like the co-op card game, and we've started to see like we have Earthborn Rangers coming out here soon. We've got Ashes now, and so it's pretty cool. Okay, so we have a 2, a 1, a 2, and a 2. Should be 18 cards. I don't even remember what I asked, honestly. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Sweet, we're good. Okay. Oh, the fatigue goes on the bottom of this. Okay. And we're off. We are playing. We are doing it. So we have 16. We probably will need some more tokens, maybe. So in our prepare phase, we're gonna roll dice. And we're gonna have our dice pool over here. So we didn't get any of our top tier, our wolf dice, which are class dice. I think they're class and I don't remember what they're called. We did get a top tier. We got a couple middle tiers. And then a basic here. Let's go. And then on his turn, he will roll the dice there. When we exhaust the dice, we will place them over here in this thing. Okay. So I get a main action and a side action. Side action can be playing the Summon Mask Wolf. Main action, again, it's the symbol up here in the top right. We've got a resummon, which does not help us here. We've got a small sacrifice, which does not help us. Sleight of hand could be interesting. It's a wolf dice, which we don't have any. We can meditate. We can discard cards from our hand or from the top of our deck, which actually means that we're probably going to put that there because I want discard pile to be here, to change dice to any phase. But let's just let's start it out easy. We're going to play Summon False Demon. And so this is our main action. Place a False Demon Conjuration on the battlefield. It does not cost anything to play the card, but it will cost to activate the card. And then my side action, we're going to play Summon Masked Wolf and get this onto the spell board. He has a spell board of 4, so 2 of these slots are taken. And he has the ability to exhaust. It's a side action. Use a middle to play a Masked Wolf Conjuration. That was my main and side. Now it goes to the Chimera's turn. We roll both of these dice. It is a basic. These are 50-50, by the way. So 3 and 3. And then he rolled a 6. So we go over here to the behavior card. We're actually just going to put this over here. So 6, reveal, attack with the revealed aspect. So we reveal from left to right. Storm Call, shadow aspect. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to deal 1 damage to the opposing player's target Phoenixborn. Then, if that was the last status token on this unit, place 1 red Reigns token on the Chimera. This comes in with 2 status tokens, and that is dictated by this symbol here. And then he's attacking. So he is attacking for 1. He would target the furthest right, but I believe since I don't have any units, he targets my Phoenixborn. JS, is that correct? I assume the attack just doesn't whiff. That would be a little dumb. But I think he targets correct. Okay. So he's going to attack 1 to 1. Phoenixborn takes 1 damage. Next time we play, I'll have counters and stuff, but we'll use tokens now. We do have the 5s and 10s, so it'll be a little bit easier. This is at the start of the Chimera's turn. Remove 1 status token. And so I think he exhausts now. I think because he attacked, he is exhausted. And JS, just yell at me if I'm doing anything wrong. So because he attacked, he's exhausted. He does, and he no longer has this ability, correct? So he's not going to be removing and dealing damage. But his ability is inexhaustible. Oh, that's the box around it? The box around it says that it's inexhaustible, so it triggers regardless of if he's exhausted or not. Okay. He still has the yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So we want to kill him. But he cannot hit back. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend 1 middle tier dice. Exhaust Summon Masked Wolf to summon a Masked Wolf. So Masked Wolf comes on. That's our side action because this is a side action to target. And then we will go ahead and for our main action attack here, he cannot retaliate, so it's 2 to 2. This guy dies. And those are my actions. Special type of exhaustible ability called a status ability. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you. So, Chimera's turn. Roll the dice. Another basic. Let's go. Okay. And then it's a 7. Target opposing player must lower 2 non-basic dice in their active pool 1 level. So we'll roll these guys down. I guess, well, if I want to play sleight of... I guess I don't need the goat, but I could use the goat for the ability effect here. And then we reveal. Check his blood. Oh, the blood value. Yes, his blood value is 1, so we deal 1 damage to our Chimera. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot about that. And that is really nice because you do still get rewarded for taking out the opponent's units. And I think that's a good call. Okay. And then 7, we're going to reveal the Constrict. So Constrict 1, when this unit comes into play, the targeting opponent player must place 1 exhaustion token on a card they control. Ooh. So this could be the summon false demon, but I kind of want to summon the false demon. I feel like summoning this false demon would be a good thing to do. Um, we'll exhaust Noah. Also, you need to roll a guard roll when you attacked it. And a 9 the chimera. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So when I attack the unit, the chimera rolls, and on a 9, 10, 11, or 12, right? 9 plus, the chimera will step in. Thank you. I forgot about that rule. I appreciate that. So the chimera can block. They can step in. Can the chimera block for multiple units every turn? Or is it similar to the Phoenix Born where you can only block once per turn? Okay. So now it's back to my turn, where you get to do a main and a side action. Infinite. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is we're going to summon a false demon. So we're going to exhaust summon false demon. We're going to spend one basic die and one, mid-tier illusion die. And we're going to go get a summon false demon. Way more powerful, yeah. When this unit comes into play, you can deal a damage to an target exhausted unit. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to do that because... Also, this guy's defender. This will block for the chimera and guard aspects without this ability. The chimera will not guard for this unit. Okay. He's attacking for 2. That's a lot of damage. And he would kill the false demon. So actually, I'm not 100% sure I want to do that. We have small sacrifice. And so actually we're going to rewind a little bit. We're going to put this false demon back. We're not going to do that because at some point I want to... Yeah. Main action, we're going to play small sacrifice. So deal 1 damage to a target unit on your battlefield. If you do, you can deal 1 damage to a target unit on an opponent's battlefield. If it is focused, then we get to, if both units are unexhausted, we can exhaust the units instead. We have a side action, which our side actions are able to activate a dice power, pay a side action cost, or meditate. Search your discard pile for an ally and place it into your hand. Deal 1 damage to your Phoenix Born. Lower 2 dice in a target. We're not going to do a side action, and we will we'll pass over to the Chimera. Chimera will roll. Got a shard, so we lock that in. Once it gets to the 5, we place a shard token up here, and it is going with 1, which is a reveal. Dark Descent. This is Descend 1. When this unit is declared as an attacker, place 1 exhaustion token on the opposing player's target's leftmost unit. That player was already exhausted. Discard it. Ooh. Attack 3/3/2. Dislike that so very much. Oh my gosh. We're not going to be able to... We're going to die. We're going to die. Okay. At this point, let's go ahead and summon the false demon because I don't necessarily want to... I'm scared. Because I'm scared. Okay, so let's go. We will exhaust summon false demon. We'll spend the dice that we spent last time, which I forgot to get back. And we'll place the false demon onto the battlefield. That's our main action. We may want to do this next turn. Deal 1 damage to a target unit on your battlefield. If you do, deal 1 damage to a target unit on an opponent's battlefield. But the problem is this thing's going to defend for it. Oof. There's the push pull and like the action, like when I want to exhaust and when I don't want to exhaust, which I need to learn again. So false demon's out here. When this comes into play, you can deal 1 damage to an exhausted unit. I don't have that capability at this point, so no side actions, and we will go ahead and go to the Chimera's turn. We'll roll another shard and another 1. We'll reveal this. This unit cannot be targeted by attacks, spells, abilities, or dice powers an opponent controls. When this unit is attacking, it deals this damage before units with battle. Alright, so we have to figure out how to kill that thing. Now, if it is exhausted, it does not have that ability. So, I'm wondering if we should sleight of hand and draw into some cards, because I don't have these dice. I'm not using them. And so, it is my turn. We're going to meditate. We're going to meditate. We're going to meditate 2. So, oh no, we lost a sniper and another false demon. Okay. We're going to change this to a fox. And we are going to change this. Oh, we could search our discard pile for an ally and place it into our hand. We could go get the Stormwind sniper. Ooh. And he costs a mid-tier and a knife. And so let's take this up to here. Remember, he will stop rolling dice now that there are no face-down aspect cards in play. Okay, so he doesn't roll dice, but he just attacks with the leftmost, or how leftmost unexhausted? Is that how that works? Is he will correct. Okay. Does he still roll these dice? Like, is he still trying to power up his ultimate here? No. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's cool. So he's kind of exhausted ish. And so he just has less going on. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so that was my side action to meditate. We will go ahead and spend 1 and 1 to play Sleight of Hand. This is an action spell to draw 3 cards. You got Fade Away. Destroy this unit at the end of the round. If the destroyed unit was an ally, remove it from the game. Reaction spell. After this spell, you may play this after an opponent declares attackers. Deal 3 damage to a target unit that opponent controls that is not attacking. That's really big. We can kill this Dark Descent, and then we got another Shadow Strike. And so I was thinking about using this to... What was I thinking about using that for? Just for fun? I just meditated that for fun? That makes sense. But I can Shadow Strike and kill the Dark Descent now. No. What did I do? What did I miss? Sorry, JS. I didn't see when you sent that message, and I was just rambling, so I don't know what you said no to. That was for a roll. Oh, geez. That's right. Here we are. Okay. So now he is not rolling dice because he does not have anything to reveal, so the Constrict is attacking us. He's attacking for 2 and 4. He is targeting my rightmost unit, so the Masked Wolf. I can have Noah step in because Noah has not blocked this round, but also this attack 2, life 4. I'm okay with this Masked Wolf. The Masked Wolf are pretty easy to get back out onto the battlefield. And so I'm thinking that we just let it hit. That dies. And then as a reaction spell, we go ahead and kill the Dark Descent. So let's do that. So declare attacks. We're going to Shadow Strike. So this takes 1 top tier illusion dice. It's a reaction spell. After an opponent declares attackers, deal 3 damage to a target unit that opponent controls that is not attacking. We'll deal 3 damage here, which will kill. Now the Constrict is attacking for 2, which will kill the Masked Wolf. We slide. Okay. My turn. And the Constrict is exhausted because it attacked. So now it won't defend, so that's nice. We can attack. I did it. I have not ever checked the blood values. Thank you. So that's going to be 2 more damage to the Chimera. It's just a really cool way to do that. is to deal damage when you destroy parts of it. So, oh my goodness. Yes, thank you. So 2 blood value there. Okay. And after everything on its side of the battlefield is exhausted, it doesn't do anything, I think. Oh, that's why I went. So it's gonna be a mask and a knife. Correct. He will just keep passing. Sweet. Big fan of that. So this thing is going to attack my false demon. We will be able to we'll trade false demon for lurk. So with that, I'm actually thinking about doing this small sacrifice because he will attack here. We'll trade. I'll deal 2 damage, and then he'll deal 4 damage. Oh, it does its damage before the unit's battle, so it'll just straight up kill this false demon, which is sad. It cannot be targeted by attack spells or abilities or dice power, so it's pretty much immune. You have to wait until it kills something. What I was looking at was this small sacrifice. Deal 1 damage to a target unit on your battlefield. Boom. If you do, deal 1 damage to target unit on an opponent's battlefield. And so I'm thinking that we go 1 and 1. I'm trying to figure out how to kill both of these because I really don't want them to get tokens. Don't forget you can roll down his 2 rage dice back to basic with your illusion power. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I need a top tier illusion. We could get the Stormwind Sniper back through a couple of meditations and then playing our resummon. Ooh, actually, you know what? Oh, here we go. Let's go small sacrifice. We'll deal 1 damage to our false demon, and then we can deal 1 damage to a target unit on opponent's. Hold on. Because he loses this ability whenever he's exhausted, if he attacks, he'll kill the false demon. Then I could small sacrifice the lurk. But I don't have anything to small sacrifice it. There's so many cool things that are going on. I think what we'll do is we'll deal 1 damage and we'll deal 1 damage here. The reason is because I have another Shadow Strike, so I can use the Shadow Strike to kill off this the Constrict. And I think we'll probably, unfortunately, not necessarily be able to. Oh, resummon's a ready spell. It goes down here. I read that as just an action spell. And so, yeah, if we do another Shadow Strike, we can kill the Constrict. But if we want to, we can hang on to the Shadow Strike and kill something later. But I would rather just get rid of this because then it's going to get more shard tokens, and we don't want the shard tokens. So that was my main action. Our side action, we will meditate. We're going to toss a Fade Away for a top tier illusion dice. Stormwind. Okay, so we're not going to be able to play Stormwind, even if we do pull it back. That's fine. Okay, so meditate, main action. Remember, you always have to take a main action. You do not have to take a side action, but your main action can be passed. If you pass, then you're out of the round. Okay, so now this lurk is going to attack. It's going to target my rightmost, which is going to be this false demon. It does quick strike, so it will kill the false demon before I can attack back. But now it's kind of at our mercy. And actually, we are going to use our Shadow Strike. I forgot to do that. But when he declared this attacker, we're going to deal 3 damage here to the Constrict. And blood 2, so 2 more damage. I'm going to grab my 5s. Oh, the 5s are just the back of the 1s. No, they're not. They are in this expansion. That's a little confusing. Hilarious. So we are 5 out of 30. We're getting there. When you both can pass consecutively, the round ends. So, but he cannot take any actions that are not passing. And I guess like in a PvP situation, if you pass, can you come back in and take another action? Or are you passing indefinitely for the end of the round at that point? If you pass as a main action while he has a face down card, you raise one rage die. Yikes. Okay, cool. That's good to know. You can. Okay, cool. That's good to know. As long as both players do not pass. Alrighty. I think actually we're sitting here. I think we're passing because we don't have any unexhausted units. What we can do is we can do a side action. We're gonna do that. Actually, you know what? We're not. Our side action, we can hang on to these dice if we want to. We can discard any number of them, and then you can re-roll. And so we could. Oh wait, actually, we have a main action here because that's a ready spell. We only have a spell board of 4, so we are locked out. This is as many spells as we can play with different names. Remember, we can focus and play them on top, but we are done there. We could side action to search our discard pile for an ally and place it into your hand. I think we could go ahead and grab the Stormwind Sniper. Instead of doing that, because we're going to be drawing up to 5 cards, I'm going to hang on to this dice until next round and see if we can utilize this dice for something better, or even if we draw into another Stormwind. Then we don't have to use this dice in order to do it. A lot of the times you want to pass to make them do something first. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. We cannot activate this because we don't have any conjurations. And so let's go into recovery. So we would recover any life, which we don't have anything to recover. Let me just go through this. Okay, so recovery phase, recover as normal. Remove exhaustion. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 red range token from the Chimera for each exhaustion token on the Chimera or ultimate cards. That's really cool. That's really good to know because you remove one of these tokens. Okay. Exhaust dice is normal. We're gonna toss this mid tier. Or this bottom tier. We're gonna keep the mid and the top tier here. Oh, and then we're removing the exhaustion tokens. Okay. Place 1 red range tokens on the Chimera for each aspect in play. I'm actually just going to put health there and the red range tokens there. I don't actually know where they're supposed to go. Oh, that is. Okay. Replenish aspects. So add a number of face down cards equal to its threat. So we got 1, 2, 3. So because it's threat 4, we're going to fill up the battlefield there. Replenish status tokens, so there is nothing to replenish. And then we pass this to by Chimera. Did I miss anything there, JS? Or was that a legal refresh phase? Okay. So prepare. We're gonna get to roll our dice. So we're gonna hang on to these dice. We could have discarded them, but I like what those. Oh no! Wait, we have other dice. Instead of going and hunting that one down that just rolled across the table, we're just gonna pull out another illusion dice. Look good, sweet. Thank you. So we will roll here. Oh, now. Oh shoot, that was a fox. Not a bad roll. Not a bad roll here. Not bad. I'm happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. All of that's on screen. Sweet. Then we discard cards. We don't have any cards to discard, so we draw up to 2, 4, 5. Let's see what we got. We got another resummon. And so we can play this on top. And then we have the activation twice. We have another small sacrifice with a focus 1, so we can exhaust things now. So that's pretty sweet. Another summon false demon. No benefit for focusing other than we can take the action twice. We can, I think false demon, we can have 2 of them on the battlefield. So we can pull the false demon out and pull another false demon out if we wanted to. Or If it was only one, if we could only have one false demon, if we had two of these spell books, we could pull, it could die, and we could pull it back. So that's sweet. We got another resummon. Got a Stormwind Sniper, so there we go. We made the right call then. Hang on to that dice. And a Fade Away. Are these considered units? JS, like, can I attach Fade Away to Lurk? It doesn't say unit anywhere. I assume it is. Though. Okay, it is the Chimera's turn first. They are. Sweet. Thank you. So we've got, another Red Skull. Oh, and we got a 7. 7 is going to be target opposing player must lower 2 non-basic die. No, me gusta. No, please. No, thank you. Oh, gross. That's awful. I think we're going to lower this here. I don't think we really need the goat. I do want to keep the fox. I think the fox is nice. Well, the fox, we can lower the 2 dice, so we definitely want to do that. We want to keep the fox. And then we can... We've got 1 mask, 1 mask, 1 knife, 1 knife, 1 mask. Knife. I probably want to get more false demons out here. And so we're gonna take this down to a basic. Absolutely, you can. Sweet, cool, thank you. And then we're gonna reveal. Glare. The opponent player can now play actions or reaction spells. Gross. Dislike that a lot. Okay. Action or reaction spells. Well, good news. I don't actually have any, so that's actually not too bad. Okay. So we have a side action, which could be summoning this Masked Wolf. We could throw this Stormwind Sniper out there. When this unit enters play, you can deal damage to target Phoenixborn. And it cannot be targeted by attacks, spells, abilities, or any of that good stuff. That's not bad. We can't target this with anything. We could target the Glare, which may honestly be worth trading. We could Mask Wolf and trade. Well, we don't have any of those. We don't have any of those actions. Is there anything that I want to focus? The small sacrifice. We could exhaust. That could be interesting. If we summon the Masked Wolf, we go small sacrifice. Now we can exhaust, and we can trade exhaust tokens so that this thing doesn't have its glare. But again, I don't have any action or reaction, so that's not the biggest deal. False demons are always nice. Let me check. We got false demons, Masked Wolf. Oh yeah, we have the Sleeping Widows that could come in. We don't have any of those spells or anything, but the false demon is a 2/2. The Masked Wolf is a 2/1. Okay. I think. Oh, a 12 is just place a red Reigns token? Insane. I think we will use this as our side action to roll 2 of these down. I don't think I'm ready for that to happen. And then our main action, we will... go ahead and summon a false demon. So we will exhaust. We'll go here and here to bring a false demon into play. No, I forgot that it has the nightmare thing, so I probably don't want to do that. I want to wait until something's exhausted to bring that back. I keep forgetting about that ability. So let's instead... let's do a 2 mid-tiers to play the Stormwind Sniper. And when it comes into play, you can deal 1 damage to target Phoenixborn. So we will... I assume it can be a Chimera as well. So that's going to be my main action. Now it passes back over here to Viros. Okay, so we got a mid... or we got not a add, and then a 7. Targeting opposing player must lower 2 non-basic dice. No, no. Oh my goodness. Trying to figure out. I think we need knives less than anything else. We got destroy and damage using with the or going with the knives. But I think I would rather be summoning and getting units onto the battlefield, which right now don't cost any knives. And so let's go down to basic, down to basic. Now we may meditate and bring these back up, but okay, sweet. It is cool. And then we're revealing a storm call. So at the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to do 1 damage to the opposing player's Phoenixborn. Then, if that was the last status token, place 1 red range token on this Chimera. Comes in with 2 status tokens. Gross. Now it is my turn. Okay. Our side action, I'm thinking about bringing in a Masked Wolf. And maybe a false demon as well. I think we may just pull everything out. This guy is going to attack the furthest left, so we want to summon the false demon first, then the masked wolf, because I would rather have the false demon out because this false demon can be targeted with the small sacrifice because it has 2 health. And so this thing is going to attack the furthest left. And so I think we will summon false demon as our main action, which will take 1 mid and 1 bottom tier. We're gonna, oh no, the exhaustion thing. I think at this point there's not. I don't think there's a good way to. Oh, we could summon the false demon at. Oh, we could summon the false demon. Not now. We could summon the false demon after this thing attacks, and so instead. Yeah. The timing in this game. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to go here, Masked Wolf. We're going to use a mid-tier die to place a Masked Wolf into play. Nope, that's not. I looked at that, so I'm going to shuffle this. So the Masked Wolf comes into play. Now the Masked Wolf is going to be the target of this guy's attack. That means that we might as well attack with the Masked Wolf. Nope, we don't want to do that. Well, we could attack with the Masked Wolf on the corpse, and no one has Defender. But since it would be exhausted, it would not really matter. But I don't want to trade right now. But this thing will kill here, and then we can summon the False Demon and deal a damage to the Exhausted. Oh, you have to summon everything to your... Oh, to your right? Oh, the Phoenixborn is supposed to be on this side? Okay. Okay. So Wolf should be on the right of the sniper? Okay, so I think it still works because this can't be targeted by... The Phoenixborn doesn't matter where it's at. Okay. But we have to... Okay, so cool. But this guy can't be targeted by attacks, so I assume the Lurk would hit the Masked Wolf regardless. But thank you. I just had it backwards. We still need a main action. Let's do a small sacrifice. We'll play a small sacrifice and focus that up. Cool. Okay, cool. Thank you. Well, on the Chimera's turn, we get a shard. No, it's another. Oh, it's a 6. I was like, how about that to roll down 2 more dice? 6 is reveal, attack with the revealed aspect. So we're going to reveal and attack. It says a regenerate, which is an unexhaustible ability. When this unit is destroyed, reroll a basic rage dice. If a low tier dice is rolled, place this unit face up onto the right side of the Chimera's battlefield and then place 1 exhaustion. I hate that. I hate that so much. And so this guy is attacking my Masked Wolf. I think what we may do, because we had all of this cool stuff planned out, and we want to summon the false demon. We're gonna have Noah step in for this attack, so it's gonna be 2 damage on Noah. So he's down to 13 health. Okay. So with the exhaust, or Noah's used his block for the turn. He doesn't get exhausted to do that, correct, JS? Is there a way that you typically denote or like note that he has blocked for his turn? Or is that just not turn him sideways? Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Thank you. Okay. And then this guy is exhausted. Now the Lurk will attack. He will kill the Masked Wolf. And then we can bring in the Nightmare and have a good time. So the Masked Wolf at this point, we might as well attack with the Masked Wolf onto Viros, because we don't have any defenders, so no one's going to step in, and the Masked Wolf is just going to deal 2 damage. He will be exhausted. We cannot retaliate with the Lurk because he has Quick Strike anyways. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and, as our main action, Masked Wolf will hit Viros, or the Corpse of Viros, for 2. There you go. That's 2. That's my main action. I have a side action if I want to, which honestly we may be looking at meditating. We want to summon False Demon. We have the ability to do that. Small Sacrifice. We may want to resummon. That could be kind of cool. If we resummon, we could bring in and kill this Regenerate again. So that's a mid-tier die and a mid-tier die. So let's do that. Let's go Fade Away. Let's go up to a Knife. And then let's do from the top of our deck, which is a Summon Masked Wolf. Sad. To take this up to a middle. Okay. So that's our main and our side action. Now Lurk is going to... Oh, he's attacking furthest to the left. Cannot be targeted. He's attacking the Masked Wolf. So the Masked Wolf dies. And Lurk gets exhausted. Now we're in business. Trigger this. Oh, yes. Thank you. Which I don't think I did last time. I don't think I did that last time. So we get 2 damage here. So we're up to 5. Up to 5 damage on Noah Red Moon. Yikes. Okay, so now our Lurk is exhausted. Oh, we're going to place a red Rains token on the Chimera. Actually, you know what? We may Stormwind Sniper this thing first. Just to get... Yeah, I feel like the sniper is worth... The sniper is worth getting rid of this Storm Call. So let's go ahead and do that. Main action, we're going to attack. We will roll on a 9 or higher, which is a 10. It does! No! We get 2 damage on our Corpse of Viros. Oops. But our Stormcaller is safe. The Stormcaller is safe. Uh-oh. We're going to get some more red Rains tokens. Yikes. Okay. We got a side action of... We have another resummon, and so I may actually... Guard rolls can be... Yeah, him stepping in. That's a lot. We're going to want to resummon. I think what we will want to do, we probably want to get... Small Sacrifice is pretty good. Small Sacrifice is really good. We can Small Sacrifice this thing to death. After we resummon, we need a knife. We want to resummon twice. We need 2 knives. We need a knife for a Small Sacrifice. Be ideal if we had 4 knives. If we have 4 knives, I think we can kill pretty much everything. Except, yeah, we could kill everything. We could kill everything. Assuming that Virus isn't going to block for us again. So if we focused 3 times, we could do some crazy stuff. We have Resummon, which we want to get down. Summon False Demon is really nice to get down. Have we already discarded another Summon False Demon? We have. And so that locks us out of summoning False Demons, which is sad. Let's go ahead and discard 3. Got a Bound Soul, and a Sleight of Hand. Honestly, not horrible. We'll focus these guys up. This thing's gonna kill me. This thing's gonna kill me so quick. Okay. Let's do a... That was my side action. Let's go ahead and summon False Demon. So we're gonna use 1 here. Oh, and 1 basic dice. I didn't think about that. We also don't have the ability to resummon twice. Okay, well, here we are. Yeah, okay. We'll use this to grab a False Demon. False Demon comes in. We get to deal a damage to a exhausted unit. That's going to be the Lurk. Blood value of 2. So we get to deal 2 damage to our big bad up here. So he's up to 12 out of 30. And that is my turn. Now we're going to glare here. He's attacking for 2. Noah's going to take that damage. We could step in and block with the False Demon if we wanted to, but we don't. We have other plans for the False Demon, so that's going to be 2 on Noah. We're up to 7 out of 16. And oh yeah, and then this first. We have to get rid of that thing. We have to get rid of that thing quick. Yikes. I very much just like that Storm Call. It only has an attack of 1, so it would not kill the False Demon. I think we have to hit the Storm Call because we're about to level up in the ultimate. Health as a resource. Amen to that. I love it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and we'll exhaust the False Demon and we'll attack the Storm Call. So our defense die, 3, does not step in. They trade. This is going to be 2. He attacks for 1, so we got 1 damage here on the False Demon. And then this thing is gone. Thank goodness. Okay. We have a side action we're not going to take. And so we're up to here. He's passing. It's back to us. Because he doesn't have any unexhausted units. We are rocking and rolling at this point. So let's go ahead and resummon. So let's use this action. It's going to take a mid-tier dice of both of our magic systems to destroy a conjuration and then place that conjuration onto the battlefield. So we're going to place False Demon back on the battlefield. And when it comes into play, deal 1 damage to a target unit. We're going to kill the regenerate here. Blood 1. Hey, we got a raid of 20 viewers. Hey, bro. Hey, Rainbow Rune. Thank you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Rainbow Rune raid. How does this game compete versus Aeon's End in the shelf? I'm thinking about getting one of these 2. Ooh. Hey, how's it going? I appreciate it. Thanks. I think it's different. I think they occupy different spaces, right? Because Aeon's End is a game where you're constructing the deck in game, and there's a lot of interesting tactical / strategic decisions on how you are going about constructing that deck. I haven't yet. Rainbow Room, thank you for the follow. And so I definitely think that there's shelf space for both. What is this game? This is the new Ashes. So Ashes Rise of the Phoenixborn has been historically a head-to-head competitive deck construction type game, but they have recently put out a solo slash cooperative mode to it. And so now it's like a player versus environment. So we are playing as a Phoenix Born trying to take down the Chimera, which is the corpse of Viros. It's a really, really freaking cool game. It's very it's really cool. So it has the system where you're constructing a deck and you get to do all of that decision space outside of the actual game. And so right now we're playing just a pre-constructed deck that came. I literally just 2 hours ago unboxed all of this, and so it's very new. And then like your magic system are these dice. And so at the beginning of the game, you're gonna roll these dice, and based on those what dice you have, it determines what cards you can play from your hands and everything. Looks like Arkham Horror the card game. It is similar to Arkham Horror the card game. I do a lot of Arkham Horror on this channel as well. I play Arkham Horror on Fridays, so tomorrow I'll be playing Arkham Horror. But yeah, it's a very similar system where you're constructing that deck, you're building that deck, you're playing with an investigator. In this game, it's called a Phoenix Born, where you have unique abilities and powers and everything. And so it's very similar to like an Arkham Horror type system. And so yeah, excellent. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I played this game, so this is Ashes Reborn. It's like the second edition of the game. I have played the first edition, and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't have the people that I could play a head-to-head game like this. And so since they announced the cooperative mode, then yeah, I picked it up. Is it a solo game and a co-op? Yes. So the new expansion, which is specifically this, it's called Red Rains, the Corpse of Viros. The Red Rains brand is their cooperative mode, and this is a 1 or 2 player cooperative experience. Nelson, I hope you checked out 20 Strong. I looked at it. I didn't look too hard into it. The hardest part about a game is to find a player. Ain't that the truth? And so if I can play it solo, it works great. It works great. But it's a very like micro turn system game where you're taking one action and maybe a side action on your turn, and it goes back and forth very quickly. And there's a lot of timing that goes into it. So it's like, when they're attacking, do I want to defend? That's going to exhaust my unit, which means I can't use it. And so there's just a lot of abilities that go into it. And so yeah, I'm really enjoying it. My first time playing, and so JS in the chat has been helping me out because they know all the rules, and so they're helping me. Thank goodness, because I remembered enough to not remember enough, if that makes sense, from when I played it 8 years ago. I like the art of the game so much. I think the white color makes the art, oh my goodness. The art is absolutely incredible. It comes with, like, this is kind of like the more, like, dark side. Visually, it's great. It's incredible. It comes with, like, multiple different people you can play. And like the colors are just so nice, and then like it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Oh, I really like Ardell. She has all of these like mist spirits and stuff. But I'm really pumped. The expansion that this came with comes with one like Chimera, the big bad that you're facing. But it comes with 2 different decks that you can play against. So we're currently playing against the Shadow deck, and then there's like the Fury deck, and those interact differently. Whereas, and then there's 6 levels of difficulty. We're playing on the lowest level because we're already getting rocked on the lowest level difficulty. And then they have said that they will be doing more expansions, and then they'll evaluate sales based on that to see if they want to continue the product line. But cool. Okay, so right now in the game, we are on, I don't even remember what round. We're in round 2. The Chimera is building up these red tokens. Once they get 3, so we're really close to leveling up. He levels up, he gets more abilities. It's bad. Alrighty, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. So right now he's sitting at 2. He has passed, so we are kind of taking our actions at this point. We could small sacrifice this demon, but honestly, the demon could just attack. We could small sacrifice it twice. No, well, I guess we could. We could attack here, kill this. No, we could small sacrifice, attack the corpse, small sacrifice it again, and have it die. But it does carry over to a. We'll drop a resummon here. Might as well have another resummon. I'm honestly kind of interested on if I should play this second false demon. The reason I wouldn't is that I could use this card. I could discard this card to change my dice to any face value. And so having this out here allows me to get multiple false demons onto the table at the same time. Or yeah, could do that, or I could bring them back, which the small sacrifice could be interesting. I'm definitely attacking here, but Viros could actually block here. So yeah, okay. So in that case, let's go ahead and we can actually just have the game make this decision for us. We will attack here. No, we won't. Yeah, we will. We'll attack here. On a 9, 10, or 11, it's a 6. It steps in and blocks. Remember, you cannot use Noah. You can use Noah's ability. Choose a target opponent and place one exhaustion token on an unexhausted ready spell they control. So, does he have a ready spell? I thought the ready spell was just the ultimate. Or is the behavior also considered a ready spell? Oh, I can place it on Viros? Just the ultimate. Okay. And so this is place one exhaustion token on an unexhausted ready spell they control. And so is there some way that I could exhaust Viros so he couldn't block for me? But it will help you with those red rain tokens. I don't think I'm following you. I'm sorry, JS. So the ready spell is just the ultimate. And so I can use that next turn, right? Does he start with ultimate 1 on the table? I don't think so. Right? He doesn't start with an ultimate ready spell? If so, I've been playing it a little bit incorrect. During recovery, one of his ultimates, you will remove a token. He does start with the ultimate. Okay. Their red range token equal to or greater than the Chimera's ultimate value. Got it. Okay. Got it. Cool. So we can spend one of these dice to exhaust here. Is that what we're saying? So he starts with this ultimate 1 in play. That makes a lot of sense. So ultimate 1 starts in play, and then we can remove red range token from the Chimera equal to its ultimate value if there are 3 red range tokens there. And then during the refresh phase, if that is exhausted, something bad happens to him. Oh, this is really cool. It's a campaign checklist. The ultimate starts phase 1 with phase 2 and phase 3 on it. That makes sense. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 red range token from the Chimera for each exhaustion token on the Chimera or ultimate cards. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you, JS. Yes. 100% want to do that. We did kill this guy. He has a blood 1 value. So we'll deal 1 damage up here. We're not placing any of the tokens. I think I do want to get a... I think I do want to go ahead and play the Summon False Demon. I would rather just luck into the draws rather than try and figure out if I'm good enough to understand when I need to do that. So let's luck into it, and we will go into refresh. So at the end of the round, after we have both passed, we recover as normal. Nope. We remove exhaustion. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 rain token from the Chimera for each exhaustion token. So here's 1 and 1. Cool. Yeah, no, that's huge. That's huge, JS. That's huge. And then we remove exhaustion tokens. So we have all of our abilities back. Exhaust dice is normal. We'll keep this guy. Place 1 red range token for each aspect in play. We have 0. Replenish aspects. So we got 4. We got a 2, a 1. These are like equal to the level. So huge, yeah. And so they're going to be a little bit more. They're going to be a little bit stronger, but they deal more damage to the boss whenever we do kill them. Replenish status tokens. The end of the round where first player passes, we get to go first this time. Sweet. Okay. So at the start of the round, we're going to roll dice. We got 2 foxes. I do like seeing the foxes. That was a solid roll. So for those who just joined us, the ready. Oh yes, thank you. There's one face of this top tier dice, which is the fox and then the goat on the on the dice that I'm playing. There are 4 different magic types. So there are going to be there's like the nature dice and then the charm dice as well. But this deck does not utilize those dice. And these are the top tier dice. There's one face of those. There's the knife and then this, like, I call it like the Phantom of the Opera mask, which are the mid tier dice. And then the bottom tier dice are all the same on all the dice. There's 3 of those sides. And so you can always use a higher level dice for a lower level ability. So if I need a knife, I can use my goat for that. Then we draw cards, or we discard cards. We have 0 cards to discard. 2, 4, 5. We're running out of deck. Got to resummon. Summon sleeping widows. Now we are talking. Our sleeping widows are going to be able to place 2 sleeping widows into play. I didn't realize it was 2. That's insane. And we got another shadow strike. So sweet. Okay. Let's get rocking and rolling. Okay. So I think regardless, I always want to probably be doing this ability and exhausting that ultimate so that we can pull that red shard off of our virus. We can also use this to roll down if we wanted to. Okay. So we've got a main action. Let's get a false demon out here. We have a battlefield of 7, so we have a lot of options. False demon, so we've got here, and summon sleeping widows is 2 knives, and so I think we're gonna use the illusion dice here. We're gonna go get a false demon. I keep forgetting that it has the ability. We're just going to get it out there because we have the small sacrifices where we can plink damage. And so I feel like that's probably good. Our side action, we could summon a masked wolf if we wanted to. I think I'd rather actually hang on to my abilities. Okay. So we got a shard and a 7. Uh-oh. No, not 7. We have to lower 2 non-basic dice 1 level. We have summon sleeping widows, which we could not play one of these. Actually, we don't need the goat. We're gonna roll this down as 1. And then do we need a fox? Do we need a top tier fox? I don't think we do. Let's roll this down to a mask, because I think we would be using it as a mask regardless. And then we reveal Dark Descent. Descend 1. When this unit is declared as an attacker, place 1 exhaustion token on the opposing player's target leftmost unit. I don't think I did that last time, but here we are. If that unit was already exhausted, discard it. So it's a 3/3/2. And it is back to me. Oh no, I killed it with a shadow strike last time. He's going to be attacking our Phoenixborn. Let's do this. Let's go. Ooh, I could exhaust it. I could exhaust my false demon and exhaust this. Yeah, well, let's definitely do that. So we're going to exhaust my small sacrifice. We are going to use a knife. Focus 1. If both target units are unexhausted, you can place 1 exhaustion token on them instead of damage. And then we can figure out how to kill it. We can bring out... Oh, that's a really cool combo. I didn't even think about that. If we have the focused small sacrifice and we exhaust, then we can summon a false demon and have it deal damage. That's cool. That's really cool. That's a fun interaction. So that's my main action. We got a side action, which I don't think we're going to take. So we're going to be... this is not good. Yeah, we'll roll with it. Let's see what happens. So cool. That's awesome. I love it when that happens. Yikes. And then we got a 2, which is just a reveal. This is remove 1 status token to deal 1 damage. So we got to get rid of that thing. We will... Oh my goodness, this game is crazy. There's so many interactions that I'm starting to realize, because like we can small sacrifice this demon, deal 1 damage to whatever, and then whenever we attack this, it would die, and then we can summon Sleeping Widows, or I mean, heck, we could even like this is so cool. We can attack here with this false demon. It will take 1 damage. Then we can small sacrifice it to deal 1 damage over here to maybe the Dark Descent. It gets discarded. We can summon the Black Widows and then pull the false demon back. That's so cool. That is so freaking cool. I love that. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and exhaust. We're going to attack the Storm Call. We have to roll on a 9. Okay, sweet. So we'll trade here. Or we won't trade, actually, because he only deals 1 damage. And then this guy dies. It's going to be blood 1. So we're up to 15. We're halfway there. It does feel like there's a situation where like you can just ramp this damage really, really quickly once you've built up. And then this guy dies. That was my main action. We have a side action, which we will... we will not take a side action. We will. We're gonna use this dice to roll these 2 back down to their basic side, because I don't want to level up if we don't have to, and I don't think we really need the wolf. Oh, Shadow Strike is a wolf. No, we're fine. We're fine. I think we have card advantage right now, so I think we're doing pretty good. So on his turn, or on the Chimera's turn, I'm gonna roll. We got a 1 and a basic. Let's go. So we're just gonna reveal this. Lurk! No! This unit cannot be targeted by attack spells or abilities or dice powers. When this unit is attacking, it deals damage first. Gross. Okay. It is our turn. And what we're going to do is we are going to... There's so many things that we can do here. We could resummon... No, let's do this. We could resummon into the Black Widow thing. We could resummon into Sleeping Widows, which is insane. That's so cool. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to resummon. So it takes these 2 dice. We're going to exhaust our resummon. Destroy a conjuration unit. So we're going to destroy the false demon. Boom. When the spell after a unit you control is destroyed, we're going to use 2 knives to play Summon Sleeping Widows. Sleeping Widow is going to bring in 2 Sleeping Widows. those go here. maybe I didn't give it myself, and then we place this back into play. I think that was the order of operations. I don't know if the false demon actually needs to be in between here. Like, do you finish the resummon ability? It actually would probably, or do you resolve it line by line? Like, do I destroy, trigger my response, or do I finish the card then trigger my response? It doesn't really matter all that much, just because we can just rearrange. Okay, but that is me, and we're at 2, 4, 5 out of 7 on my battlefield. So that was, we got a this and a 9. 9. We have to lower dice. Here we are, and we'll reveal a regenerate when this unit is destroyed. Oh, I didn't do that last time. Oh well. Here we are. First play, we missed a rule. If that's the biggest rule I missed, I am happy with it. Okay. My turn. We're gonna meditate. We're gonna meditate with a bound soul and potentially the top card. I think I do want the resummon. Actually, you know what? I don't know how many times I'm gonna be able to resummon twice. So we're gonna go a second resummon here to raise these guys up. When the false demon came back, I needed to deal damage here because he's exhausted. Perfect. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that yet. We're not going to do that just because I want to use small sacrifice or a resummon, but I want to do it after Lurk is exhausted. You did that order right. You respond immediately with the spiders. Thank you so very much. I want to kill this Lurk, and so I want him to be exhausted so I can target him with the small sacrifice. And I don't want to roll these up, just have them rolled back down if I roll unlucky here on the behavior and have to roll them right back down. And so we're gonna not use that as our main. We could pass. Actually, we could attack. Attacking is not the end of the world here. Let's attack with the Sleeping Widow on the Dark Descent. So we'll roll a dice. It's a 3. So this guy dies. No penalty to pass in this situation since he has all face-up units. That's very true. I think I'm still good. I think I'm still okay. I'm still happy with my action just to get rid of this, deal some damage. But very good point. Very good point. I forgot about that. There's, I guess, yeah, we could pass. There's no bad thing if that happens. No face-up units. We're not rolling dice. So this Lurk is going to attack. And it targets the leftmost unit, but Strongman Sniper is ready. So he cannot be targeted. So he's going to hit this false demon. The false demon is going to die. And we get to exhaust the Lurk, which is the biggest part of that. Good. Perfect. Okay. Now it is my turn. That Lurk is going to die. Oh my goodness. I could small sacrifice the Black Widow, and then if I had the mana, which I don't, but I could summon Sleeping Widows on the Sleeping Widow. And just flood the battlefield with more widows. These widows are nasty. I like it. We're at 17. I mean, like, we straight up may just do some small sacrifices and just rush here. I mean, like, we'll have to kill these guys, but like our small sacrifice is the right call. Let's go small sacrifice. We'll do our meditate first, actually. So I said resummon and bound soul. We'll take these to the top value. There's no reason to not take them to the top value. We will use this as a knife and deal 1 damage to our false demon here to deal 1 damage here. It's gonna be 1 blood. We're coming for him. We're coming for him, and that means that he's not going to be passing, or that he's going to just be passing. And so on his turn, he passes because he doesn't have anybody. We do not have the ability to resummon at this point. We don't have the dice to do that, but we do have. We can just. We're going to Stormwind Sniper and attack the Lurk. Roll. It's a 6. The Lurk dies. That's blood 2. So we go up to 20. 20 out of 30. We're getting there. I do like that they printed these as double-sided tokens. In the core set, it doesn't look like they are, but you also don't need a 20 damage in the core set because there's not an enemy that has 20. We will go ahead and throw 4 back at him. So he's at 24. We have 2 options here. These are exhausted. We have 2 options. We could summon a masked wolf. I don't really want to do that. We could lower 2 of these dice, or we could use the illusion magic dice as a basic dice and exhaust the ultimate and remove an entire shard. I think that's probably worth the illusion magic dice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and use that. We use this, we exhaust our Phoenixborn, and we get to exhaust a ready spell, which is going to be the ultimate. So, and then we're passing. We're passing into Oblivion. So, I'm just going to keep redoing this. Recover is normal. Nope. False Demon has damage, but no recover value, so he doesn't get to recover. Remove exhaustion. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 red rain token. If they're exhausted. To exhaust. The flow of this game is just so satisfying. 1 red rains token if anything is left out here. Replenish aspects. So we've got 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And replenish status tokens and pass. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. And so unless something crazy happens, I don't see any reason to just not throw it all at corpse right now. Because that's the win condition is 30 damage. And unless this has defender, then we're fine. Oh dang, you missed this. How are you finding? I am enjoying this immensely. I played the original Ashes when it came out, and this cooperative mode, it scratches all the same itches that the PvP version gave me, but just like in a cooperative setting that I can play by myself or with 2 players. It's very good. It's very, very solid. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. I'm very, very happy with this. So, well, I need to roll these dice. Have you played Ashes before, BB? This is a game I wanted for so long, and the co-op is ooh, that was a good roll. Yes, They right now on Plaid Hat's website, which is the publisher of this game, they do have a bundle deal. I don't know how long it lasts. It may last forever. So, like, I'm not trying to rush you into any decisions. All I'm saying is that right now they have a bundle deal where you can buy the core set and this cooperative expansion at a reduced price. No idea how long that's going to be around, but that gets you 6 Phoenixborn, which are 7 Phoenixborn actually, your player powers, as well as the villain rules, the cards in here. It gives you one enemy. The one enemy is kind of not a super fair statement, because the one enemy comes with 6 difficulty levels as well as 2 different decks that you can play against. So it's effectively 12 enemies. They have said that their postage to the UK is probably brutal. That may be true. I don't know. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I am having a ton of fun. Very, very happy with this. Very, very happy with it. And then we have the Shadow Strike. What is also kind of cool, which I didn't realize, is that you discard after you roll. And so you can utilize, you can figure out what you've rolled to figure out what cards you want to hang on to. I'm going to hang on to all of them because I'm running thin on my deck. We got a Stormwind Sniper. That's big. There's my Masked Wolf and a small sacrifice. Alrighty. It's his turn first. So we've got, an 11 and a shard. Reveal 1, raise 1 basic to a rage. Here we are. So at this point, do we get you get a token and all of these roll down? Am I doing that correct, JS? Because I placed the 5th. Is that an immediate effect? I think it is. Oh no, that's fine. I don't think it's going to be around for that much longer. And then we reveal, opposing player cannot play action or reaction spells. Does this feel similar at all to Aeon's End? No, it doesn't. The most similar, the similarities to this and Aeon's End, and after you consider that it's a cooperative single player, asymmetric to asymmetric card game. That's where it ends. And so I would say that this has more similarities to like Marvel Champions than Aeon's End. Because in Aeon's End, your deck, you're constructing your deck in game, whereas in this game you bring a pre-built deck similar to Marvel Champions. But and like I even hesitate saying that it feels like Marvel Champions because it really doesn't even feel like Marvel Champions. It's really cool. It's really cool. The basics of the game is that like you're trying to get this guy down to his health, which is 30. Your asymmetric Phoenixborn has specific cards, 3 specific cards to them. And then like you have these summoned, so like all your a lot of your allies can be like summoned every single round, and so when they're destroyed they go back into the summon deck, and then you can pull them back out. And then if you have then you have allies in here as well, but then you have like these are your spells, these are your allies, and yeah. Long answer, no, it feels nothing like Aeon's End. That being said, I love Aeon's End. But this does not feel like Aeon's End to me. Okay. So JS, unless I'm missing something, I can attack 2, 4, 6, 8 to the Chimera and win. Right? The Chimera can't do anything to defend. This is not a defender. It cannot block one of... I don't think that there's anything that I'm missing. So if I go 2, 4, 6, 8, that throws 8 damage to the Chimera, and that's our win condition. So, yeah. Card advantage, carrying cards over round to round is incredibly powerful. I remember this in like the PvP mode as well, because if you carry more, if you have card advantage, if you have ally advantage, then carrying over, absolutely sweet. Let's go. If you have unit advantage, then a swing could be very detrimental to a PvP or the Chimera, right? Because especially if it's your turn first, if you're carrying over 4 units that all have an attack of 2, you can throw 8 damage, and there's nothing that the Chimera can do. And so keeping these guys out was very, very strong. And that is something to think about, that you don't have to discard those. This was incredibly fun. I am having an absolute blast with this. I'm really excited to play some higher level difficulties. I don't think we were really close to. Well, I don't know. We were about to deck out. That would probably have been our lost condition. We probably would have died at some point. But really cool gameplay. I've got 6 more Phoenixborns to try out, which is just gonna be a lot of fun. We got 2 more decks. We got a couple more of the Chimera difficulty levels, and so there's just like a lot of modes to play, and they're gonna be doing more. And so I'm really happy with this. Really awesome. Thank you, JS, so very much for all the help throughout the stream. I really do appreciate it. We would not have been able to be there. I forgot the destroyed ability. I forgot the destroyed ability again on that last guy. So not a clean win. So close. How many bad guys in the box? So the box comes, the Red Rising box. This is the bad guys. It comes with 1 Phoenixborn, so 1 pre-constructed deck that you can play, and I'm going to say this 1 bad guy. However, the 1 bad guy is modular, and so there are 2 different decks that you can play. So 1 bad guy card, or one bad guy like this, 2 different decks, and then there are 6 difficulty levels. So the difficulty levels are, I don't know where I put them, but like here's an entire other deck that you can play against, and so those play differently. And then we played on the lowest level difficulty, but it goes up to level 6 difficulty. And then there's also a campaign mode in the box, which I don't know anything about, but there's a campaign where you can like upgrade. It looks like it's a 3 encounter campaign with increasing difficulty, and so it's actually not too expensive either. Ignoring shipping, of course, but it was more. I thought it was a little expensive for when I thought that I wasn't getting another playable deck and just a ton of cards, because it also comes with cards that you can sub in for your other Phoenixborn. So the Phoenixborn comes in with like unique cards. It comes in with cards that you can sub out. So the core set is something like 40. The core set is a great value. Yeah, I think the core set's great value. It gives you all your tokens, gives you like a ton of dice, right? These are all custom dice. And so it comes with the four different magic dice. And then I think JS was saying that there are 3 more in some of the expansions. And so the 40 pounds, yeah, is a good price for this. Just hard to find stock in the UK. Gotcha. Yeah, that's too bad. Hopefully you can hopefully you can find it, because I just had a ton of fun. Now I'm all caught up with champions again. Need something else? Exactly, right? You have to buy it before next Thursday when they do make the announcement that they're putting out more expansions, but those actually probably won't be out for a while. So you do have a good amount of time. It's our own fault, stupid pricks. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I didn't think about how that would impact the supply chain of board games. Oh my goodness, yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you all so very much. It was an absolute blast. I had a ton of fun with this game. We will be playing more of this on stream, probably on a semi-regular cadence. Well, it's not replacing any of the current LCGs that I'm playing, but I do want to get more of this to the table, and we'll definitely get some more of the other Phoenixborns into play, because all of them look really freaking cool. This was a great suggestion for JS for the first play, was Noah. I really liked how, like, he has a really good mix of all the aspects of the game, and so it was really cool to play him first to get an idea of how ready spells, action spells, reaction spells, allies, all of it worked. I think he had a healthy balance of everything, so I appreciate that suggestion. Cool. Thank you all so very much. We're actually streaming tomorrow, so this was kind of a surprise stream. I walked downstairs from my stream yesterday and saw this on the front porch. I was like, I did not think that I was going to get it in time, and so we snuck a stream in there. But that does not mean we're not streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be continuing on in the Arkham Horror campaign with whatever comes up next. That's actually on my list today to do, is to figure out where we're going in Arkham Horror next. We're playing the Scarlet Keys campaign. So appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day and see you around. Peace.